So everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to talk about the Florida Panthers making three, moves. One, re-signing Dmitry Kulikov to a 2-year deal. It's probably the biggest move they made. Stud young defenseman at 22, had 28 points last year in 58 games. Really coming into his own as a preeminent top 4, top 3 defenseman on a team, and coming back from KHL, he had 6 points in 22 games with Locomotive. So really. Looking to get his feet wet again, come back to Florida, and help that team return to the playoffs like he did last year. And I think he's going to be a critical player to retain. He's young, he's talented, he can play the game in a number of different ways, and really is an all situations defenseman. They also signed Alex Kovalev to a 1-year deal, who hasn't played in the NHL since 2011 with the Penguins. I actually saw the last game he played in the state of Florida was against the Lightning in the playoffs. I was there. To 1-year, $1 million deal. I think bringing Kovalev on board is a good move. I mean, he's veteran, he's got experience. It's a team that at times struggles to score. I think he'd be a good mentor. Not necessarily just to Kulikov, but also to young dynamo Jonathan Huberdeau. So I really think he can help out and contribute, in that way. I mean, he had 34 points last time he was in the NHL, so that's something to look at. Played in the KHL last year, has not played this year, but tried out for the Panthers and won himself a roster spot, which is obviously saying a lot for a player that was former Stanley Cup champion with the Rangers, a former All-World player with the Rangers, with Pittsburgh. And then the final move they made was making Ed Jovanovski captain. Jovo, I think, was a good pick. I think he really was one of the best players in the history of that franchise. Obviously, this is his second stint on South Beach, but I think he can definitely, contribute. He isn't a kid anymore, but was part of that team that went to the Stanley Cup Finals. The last time they had a great team in Florida was with Jovo on the back end. So I think he's going to be 37 over the summer, but I think he's still got some hockey left in him, and I think he can help out. He's got the leadership, he's got the intangibles that you look for in a captain, and I think that'll rub off on the other guys on the team pretty well. And he, like I said, I'm really excited to see him wearing the C. I think he's the right fit for the job. I think Weiss would have been, a comparable fit, but given the contract situation, I'm not totally sure how that would have worked out, but best of luck to Jovo, and let's see if the Panthers can return to the playoffs last year after going back for the first time in 12 years. Tough Southeast Division, but they got a lot of talent, and they're a team that plays hard and plays for each other, so that's a team you don't want to play against in a tough situation. Anyway, that's all. It's episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Florida Panthers, re-upping Kulikov, bringing in Kovalev, and naming Ed Jovanovski captain. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.